There we go. Now we should be good. Okay, now I think I figured it out. Hi, sorry about that. Hi, Punisher. Hi, Carson. The voice of God. Yeah, for some reason, some of my settings were weird. And I don't know why. Very bizarre. Weird start, but we're here now. It's fine. That's all that matters. How are y'all doing? Hello, hello, Beat Spy. Hi, y'all. We're gonna get started in just 1 second. I want to see. I'm very curious about how fast I can do this. Because the base gummy ship in Kingdom Hearts is incredibly simple. Can't feel your legs and you want it to be Friday. Oof, what a mood. I was very lucky to get the day off today, in part because I worked Memorial Day yesterday, which was very slow and boring, but I did a lot of cleaning. And I worked this Saturday. My boss was like, hey, you want the today off? I'm like, yes! Always. That said, I still need to do something. Anyways. Which is part of why we're starting early today, because I was like, why not? Might as well. But yes, we're going to start off with the gummy ship, the high wind. I don't know what else we can call it. Always take the day when you can. Oh, absolutely. You've been doing alright trying to figure out exactly what to do for ritual. There's... Speaking of which, I was actually working on today. I finally was like, okay, for like 10 minutes, I'm going to sit down and start writing stuff out for the campaign for Kane, Sam, and Kay that I've been running that we haven't played in a bit. Because I still have a lot to write down before we continue. And it's like, oh, okay, a lot of this is just like flowing out. We're good. We'll be fine. But we'll do that more later. But no, okay. So the ship is very simple. It's very simple and clean, some might say. I wonder how fast I can make it. Which, annoyingly enough, looking up reference for this stupid ship, not as much good reference as I would think I would find just with simple Google image searches, but you know what? It's fine. Ready, set, let's fucking go. Cube. It needs to be a little bit squirt. Yep. We need to add in a sphere. Gotta get rid of the bottom half. We only need the top. No bottoms allowed. That right there. We have a cockpit. Simple, simple. I need another cube. Push it forward. 45 degrees. It's okay. I mean, look. I'm in that position to anyways. From what I can tell, this is just a very simple... like this. No, that's actually about all we need. Actually, no, it goes out a little bit further. Push it forward. Push it forward. Center. There we go. We have the nose. And we have this nice little strip here that I can easily color that. On the sides, now we need cylinder. Right about there. Longer, make it thinner. Needs to go about here. Into this comes out. Get smaller. Mirror that across that. can be a little bit... Why? There we go, a little bit thinner. That in a little. Alright, what else do we need? There's a block behind us, we need another cube. About there. And there's a wing on top of this, it looks like. The easiest thing to do would probably just be to do this. We're not actually making a gummy ship, it doesn't need to actually be made out of all sorts of different parts, it's fine. There's the wing. Mirror that as well. Or we could have just joined it to this, either one. That works. What else? What else? Oh, if only I could see this. Oh, behind it? Is that... This back piece here comes out. In. I think, oh, there is actually blocks down there. So you know what, easiest way to do that, obviously, something like that. Is that right? Is that right? That's the gun. Left side is where I know there are so many images. Them just aren't the right one. Desperately trying to find the right images to reference. You know what I could have done? You know what I should have done? I should have just opened up the goddamn game myself earlier today. And just grabbed my own goddamn reference. But no. I had to do things the hard way. Because I thought it'd be the easy way. I thought this was going to be the easy way. No, it's not. Is that wing really just on the side there? Guess so. Yeah, alright. We'll just take this and scooch it forward. No, actually, we don't want to do that. We want to add another, or a sphere would be better. Sphere would be better, probably. Because what we want to do is this sort of a thing. That actually looks right. In the right position, right size, right everything. We're good. And next to it should be the basic gun that you start with. I also need to make one more little wing. Which, to be honest, I'm just going to make it... Here, I think technically it actually goes out a little bit further, but you know what, this is fine. We also need to put the engines back here, which easiest way to do that would be... cylinder, probably? Probably a cylinder. Yeah, because there it is. It's done. Oh, except for the fact that it needs to be... Well, no, I just need to turn back... No, and it's important that it's solid because otherwise tits will not recognize it. There we go. That's pretty spot on, if I do say so myself. Might be a little bit low, but besides that... Only thing left now should be the gun, which... Looking at it... Where did that... I literally just had the reference up. Where did it go? How did I do that? There it is. I found it. Wonder if I can find more direct, specific reference of this particular gummy. Oh, beautiful. Also, thank you, Kingdom Hearts Wiki. For just straight up having an image of the gummy. I think also this actually needs to be a little bit shorter. It needs to be like more up here. It's not... Well... Actually... Might technically be that there are more blocks below it. That's why it looks deeper than it actually is. Yeah, that looks about right. Okay. Because it's a grid-based system, so I should just be doing it like a grid. That makes sense. Okay, this is pretty simple. Box. Separately for a moment, it'll make my life easier. Yeah, no, that seems to be about it. A few other details I can add. For example, there's this weird little notch here. How do I explain this? It's a bit like right here. Don't know why. It just sort of is. But there we go. I just gotta put that into position. And there we go. We have the high wind. It's already fucking done. Oh. Sometimes I do surprise myself. I was like, no, I knew this wasn't going to take long. But there the fuck it is. I gotta say, that looks pretty damn good. That just straight up looks like the goddamn gummy ship. Oh, I surprised myself. Okay, now comes the fun part of actually getting the textures on it, which shouldn't be difficult, especially with the way I did it. And also, it's all very simple colors except for the gun. That's gonna be the only thing that's weird. Best thing to do, probably. Would be... I'll actually just go ahead and combine it all into one item. It'll just make my life easier. No, first, try that. There. That's all one piece. This is all one piece. This is what the one piece is. This is at the end of the grand line. No. Just a gummy ship. It's just an invitation to Kingdom Hearts and Smash Brothers. Oh my god. That got me so much more than I was expecting it to. Oh god. The Bleach was certainly something. Bleach was certainly a thing that happened. Too bad it never ended. Anyways, Ordinate was Disguise, and either one's fine. There is no Quincy arc. What are you talking about? One Piece. Well, yes, but more of a never ended as in it just disappeared. And less of a it had an ending I don't really care for. What was I doing? I'm doing UV unmapping. UV unmapping. UV mapping. UV unwrapping. Words are hard, y'all. You're scared for your lizard man? The bounce. I mean, the bounce were fine. That was a filler. The bounce were interesting. The full bring was a thing that happened, and I was okay with that for the most part. There was the Quincy arc. It was the 1,000-year blood war arc that was just like, there's a lot happening here, and everything in the past kind of means absolutely nothing. And I might be spoiling things for people who haven't watched it. We're gonna stop there. What happened if I unwrap this? That is not what you should be on right now. But I can't just get rid of it, so, you know, this is fine. Why are you scared for your lizard man? Don't let him die. I mean, Bleach definitely had its moments. Whatever this part is broken. Yeah, no, that sounds about right. Let's see, what's the best way to do this? There we go. Cool. Well, that doesn't look like anything, and we're not going to say that it looks like anything. We're moving on. Alright. So now we can hold off on that. This be its own thing. Oh, not unwrap. I wanted you to just mark the seam. Thank you. Yeah, maybe taking the change by an unknown creature where his wisdom becomes his AC and his intelligence becomes his dex mod. Interesting. I mean, as a monk, your wisdom already gets added to your AC. Because of unarmored defense. It's an astral form, so the number for wisdom is the AC. Oh, you're in the astral plane. Good luck with that. Well, that's true. You should have good wisdom as a monk. Presumably. Even if you don't have good intelligence. Cool, cool. Looks good. I mean, it's not perfect, but it's good enough for my purposes. Yeah, it's unfortunate that wisdom or intelligence is so often a dump. Your wisdom is 17. Ooh, okay, so your AC doesn't drop too much. But your attack mod for punching drops from an 8 to a -1. Oof. Okay, yeah, that's not good. Actually, I don't need this one here. Clear that team. In other words, just don't punch. Don't fight. Fighting in your astral form, not a good idea. Don't do it. You're in your astral form. Your only goal is to yeah. Just run. Just leave. Go. It ain't safe for you. No punch, only get the fuck out. Radiant Sun bolting? Hey, you know what? That's not bad. It could be much worse. I know that, like, depending on where you go, like, some planes, your movement and some other stuff is determined. Well, I guess because it's your spiritual form, it's a bit different. So I know, like, in the elemental plane of air, it's your wisdom for your movement, but that's a bit different. This is all one color. This actually doesn't matter all that much. I don't really need to mess with this. Okay. I think that's everything unwrapped. Or at least, I mean, not unwrapped. I believe it's all. Cool. Good. That's good. That's good. You're good. You're good. Already did that. Cool. Grab it all. Object. Apply visual geometry to mesh. Join it all as one. Call it the gummy ship. I mean, it kind of makes sense, but you're right. That is, I don't know. I don't remember the rules for like the quote unquote canonical in-game rules for the Astral Sea. Probably should have done this first. There we go. Okay, let's do this one at a time then. I'll move everything into its own little space. Or at least make it all smaller so I can see where it all is. Extra attack when I spin the key point on an extra sunbolt. Mm-hmm. They physically travel there, so that's true. If you're just the physical. Like if you're going physical, that's very different. Everything's much more manageable now. Thank you, OBS, for disconnecting again. Okay, I think we're back. Refresh that. Okay, sorry that this keeps happening. So apparently they're aware that there's something wrong, though, because I got an email today saying that internet's gonna be down on Friday. I didn't say when. Didn't say when. Just said internet's gonna be down on Friday while they do maintenance, and I'm like, can they make it so that Twitch stops being annoying for me? Thank you. I'd appreciate it. Thank you. Now, a lot of these are only like a single color, so I don't really need them to be detailed. Okay, so the DM is running it as we are raptured. Oof, there's a lot. There's a lot going on there. Good luck to y'all. Good luck to your DM trying to run that. Looks like fun. Okay. Oop. I need this one to be. I think I know what this is. That's the only part that needs to be like decently sized, I think, because. Oh no, this one and something else. This one. This? Oh, wait. This one also needs to be bigger because it has like some little bit of design on it too. But everything else is flat color. Like a lot of it I could probably push into like the same spots to make more room. 3 people are currently raptured. A guy with a gun, you're a lizard monk, and a Jorgar with knuckle testers. This is the engine. This is something or other. These are the wings, I believe. The gun guy has dealt with the effects. Yeah, I would imagine he would be able to. He's got a gun. He's a little bit more well equipped than a dumbass that can no longer punch their way out of a paper bag. Okay, that should be good. Let's go ahead and go into texture paint. I don't need that there anymore. We haven't done that in a while. Please go away. What is going on here? This is called Gummy ship texture. Hello, hello, you boy. Who needs courage when you have a gun? Oh, wait. I know what's wrong. I haven't combined it all yet. That was me adjusting. I know what I did. That's fine. There we go. If the gun guy lost, his physical form would have aimed up with his self-reloading musket. Okay, he just aimed up, like at the sky? Hours that Futurama reference 0. Thank you, ya boy, for catching on. I appreciate it. Alright, colors are pretty simple. That. Oh. This is red. Well, this is red. Well, this is red. No, his head? Okay, yeah, no. See, that's the outcome I was hoping to avoid, but apparently not. So, you know what? That just happens. The rapture tries to kill those infects. Interesting. Hello, hello, Frostfang. Welcome. How are you doing today? Oh no, I gotta wait. Topography. You're doing some... How are you doing? You're alive! You know what? That's a mood. Congratulations on being alive. It's very difficult. We appreciate you being here. Whoops, that's the only thing that I didn't separate. That's fine. I'll figure it out. Weight painting! Weight painting! Weight painting! Weight painting! Ah! I scream! Rigging. Rigging is so hard. Ooh, go enjoy tennis, Carson. We'll see you later. Thanks for coming by. Boost intelligence by 10, but makes them condescending. Oh, that's really funny. Oh, but no, I agree. Weight painting? Weight painting is the part that hurts my soul the most. Especially, well, mainly for characters. Which is generally the only time you need to do weight painting. But, like, you know, sometimes you need weight painting for a couple other things. But, like, organic weight painting is very difficult. As someone who has rigged my own VTuber model and numerous outfits therein, it's so painful. I am not a rigger by trade. Technically, I'm not an artist in general by trade, but, you know, that's only by hobby, but still. My preferred field is in the actual modeling, as made evidenced by the fact that I made this in, like, 10 minutes. Oh, wait, I'm being silly. I can just do this. VR chat, not for VTubing? Yeah, that's something I need to do at some point still, is turn this into a VR chat model. It's just something that I haven't gotten around to doing, and also I can't upload it anyways because I need more time in VR chat. But anyways, I mean, it sure as hell does look like it. It's very Ronald McDonald colored, isn't it? One first hex and there's a spike that shoots out. Oh, I know that pain. No, what's even worse sometimes though is when you there's like you move one bone and a vertex randomly somewhere else on the body just moves and it's like, what are you connected to? I moved like the upper arm. I'm like a part of the torso and you moved. What are you connected to that you should not be connected to? Are you connected to the torso or are you connected to the whatchamacallit? The right one? It is. Cool. I'm so glad I can say this out loud. I'm so glad someone can relate to the struggle. All my artist friends are like drawing artists. They can all draw, and I'm always very what's the word? Jealous of that. But like I just can't, like every time I talk about 3D stuff, there's like, that sounds cool and interesting and stressful. I'm like, you have no idea. Like I can't explain. I mean, the closest I can get now is I can talk like, although we don't really talk about rigging stuff, but he at least does rigging in live 2D, so it's similar, but not really. On my model's butt. That's really funny. That's incredibly funny. That's why every time I rig something, I like check it over and like check all the places like over and over again. Make sure I didn't miss something stupid like that. Thank you, Frostfang, for the follow, for joining the network. Welcome to the glitches, witches, and bitches. We appreciate it. I have a feeling every time I do art streams, this is going to be a recurring theme. And yet, at the same time, I love my 3D modeling. Like, I would not give it up for anything. This is my preference of art, and I love it. Like 80 bones, it's easy to miss stuff. Yeah, I try to keep my stuff, especially for like VR chat and VTubing. You don't need a whole lot. You got a leg, you got leg, foot, toe, other side, hip, a couple on the spine, neck, head. Okay, maybe you do get close to 80, especially once you start adding in fingers. Fingers are hard. Turned into the Rika goes absolutely feral about rigging stuff, and I'm not even fucking rigging at the moment. Miss a bit. What did I miss? Oh, I see. I missed that. A finger sneak. Boy! What the fuck? Hair must have torn. Okay, to be fair, my hair right now that you're looking at only has 10 bones. They look me nice and jiggly, but not like super jiggly. That is something I love talking about, is like when you talk about like rigging stuff in 3D, no matter what you're talking about, everything has bones. Bones in everything. Bones in your hair, bones in your jello, bones in the dress. It's like you know, cartoons and stuff when something like is cut off or breaks or explodes or whatever, and it's just like that cartoonish like stupid bone sticking out in a way that it really shouldn't be in real life. That's 3D modeling. That's rigging. Hold on, let me show you something. Dress go spinny. Dress go spinny. Very important that dress go spinny. Anyways. Skirt go spinny is very important. I had to add it in. Thank you. Design is also not my forte, and yet I enjoy this one. Hold on, I need this to be flat. Where is... There you are. Too big. Go smaller. Do I need any more? Or not? Okay. There we go. We have gun. Tried to rig a ballroom gown. Ended up with like 60 bones. I mean, this is very simple. Even this is only like 16 bones down in the skirt area. Because it's very short and I didn't need to do much. It just needed a little bit of jiggly bones. I want to add a little bit of shading on this so I can... Well, we'll do that in a minute. Don't talk to you about efficiency. All of this is yellow. Efficiency is something I'm getting better at, I think. Oof, that is rough. And I am sorry to hear that. Code Vein had 3... I haven't played Code Vein before. I think I've heard that it's good. I don't remember. That's funny. Also, I'm gonna go ahead and make my life a little bit easier.
Don't say it. Don't you say it.
Oh, hi Quiz. Hello, hello. How are you doing? Welcome, welcome. Thank you for the raid. How was your stream? Borderlands 2. How was Borderlands? Also, hello, hello, Bye Beast. Ah. I bet. There we go. It was modded. It made it a little more fresh. Nice. I'm glad you had a good time. Welcome aboard. We're working on the gummy ship that I promised I would make after from the Subathon. Which, as you can see, how long have we been going? Okay, we've been going for almost an hour. So I'd say this isn't, but like I feel like most of that hour was texturing. Let's be real. Where did my reference go? Thought I had better reference. Oh, I did, but then I closed my reference. Why did I close my reference? There we go, that's much better. Well, thank you, Aquarius. It looks like it goes something like... Looks like it goes something like this. Next week should be interesting for you? Why is that? Something fun happening? Another major level in Halo. Ooh, Soul Link. I figured there's at one point I almost did a Soul Link with a friend of mine and we just never got around to it. Which I still need to get. Well. Because we hit the Nuzlocke goal from the Subathon, so we're gonna have to figure that out at some point. But we have some other games to finish first. Where is this little... Oh, there it is. Oh, look, there's a pixel. There's a pixel that's not colored properly. There we go. There we go. Now the problem is, if we look at it flat colored... Actually, no, we don't need to... It doesn't matter, because it has a little bit of lighting on it. Oh wait, I might want to make sure I actually save this image. I don't want to lose this. That's my biggest issue sometimes, is sometimes I forget to save my image textures. Need a stream to relax in? Yeah, that's a mood. That's fair. Hey y'all, I think it's done. Go drink of water for a second while I take a look at my gummy ship. Now it's just a matter of what sound effect should I put on this thing. I should probably. But also, like, I remember to save quite often. I forget to save image textures a little bit more often. That's my problem. Also, I feel like I don't art enough. But to be fair, it would also apply to video games. Especially ones where you can't save anywhere. Heck. Anyways, where was I? Let me do a quick hand stretch before we keep going, because that was a full hour, apparently, of a floppy disk. Hold on. Hide that for just... No, let's not hide that. We're just gonna... Let me go ahead and export this out. Export FBX, I believe? Yeah. But also, like, once again, an hour. I'm pretty pleased. I'm pretty damn pleased with an hour of work here. Some of that being fooling around. I'm very curious to go back now and see, like, how long did it take me to actually model this? Because I feel like more than half that hour was just texturing. Which is very funny to me. Anyways. Donald scream. Oh my god. That's really funny. God, it's been a long time since I looked at one of these things. Like a real one. They're actually pretty square. All things considered. I get like a nice flat on view and not this angle. It would make my life easier, thank you. That's close enough. Right, that also fucks... I'll do that in a minute then, I'll save that for a bit. There we go, now I'll do that. And I should have done this first, because the bevel fucks with topology, but that's fine. I say topography, and I was like, that's incorrect. That is not the right word. That is very much not the right word. Topography is words and lettering. Topology. Very different. I feel like I really don't need to be too crazy about this. I can keep it very simple. Like, this is like close enough to being simple enough that I can just texture the rest of it. And it'll probably be fine. Like, I don't need to get super into the details of the geometry of this thing. Because I don't want to. It's got. Why? What is with all these holes? I'm looking at an actual floppy disk on Google Images, and technically it's DuckDuckGo. But it's like, what is with all these little holes? What are they? Why are they? The point. Now that messes up everything. We're just gonna keep it flat. It's fine. It doesn't need to be super rounded. Once again, this will be flying at my head at speed. It doesn't need to be super detailed. You're not gonna see them. Talk a little bit about efficiency. That's how you be efficient. You go, I don't need to do that. That's too much work for too little reward. It's not necessary. It's fine. I can round out the edges a little bit though, because it's fine. There, see? Nice and round. Internet, please. Should be back up in a moment. Hopefully? Okay, I think we're good again. Still very annoying. We're back. Hi. Sorry. Okay, so like on the bright side, once again, the internet should hopefully be getting maintenance on Friday. Again, they didn't tell us when. They just said maintenance. Hopefully that'll fix all of this. Until then, we'll just live with it. But hello again, y'all. Where were we? I think we were about to just go ahead and start texturing this. Actually, I should probably UV edit it first. Eventually. Yeah, basically. There. this is right. Mark that seam. Let me see. Not exactly what I wanted to do. Hold on. Oh, I see. I see where I done messed up. Hold on. Oh. There we go. Probably should have done that on the gummy ship too, but I forgot. I forget things sometimes. It just happens. Anyways. I also just realized I want the front and the back to be the same, so hold on. We're gonna once again make my life a little, just a smidge easier. There we go. What color should we make it? Should we make it like a standard black or standard blue? Or should we do our own color? I feel like they're normally just black, but to make it show up a little bit better, we can also just do... Yeah, this is like a save color. This is one that you'll often see. Don't need silver. There's this part in the center. There's also like this kind of clip bit here in the center. Well, once again, let's do this. In fact, it'd probably actually be easier to start with that. And then we swap back and because like there's this kind of shape on it. also just realized it's very pastel, like very soft colors, which is like, you know what, that just suits my aesthetic so much. Well, actually, sort of. My sensibilities maybe more like that. Smooth line. Smooth line. Smooth line, this is why I don't draw. There we go, and then there's also kind of this, like this isn't just solid, there's, oh, right. There we go. Nice and simple. I'll test to make sure those actually are exported properly later. It's okay. What else was I gonna do? I had more plans. So there's 2 items. 2 items and it's been only an hour. But that's almost pretty damn simple, so. You know what? I think I have an idea, something I want to do. Where is it? Go. Oh no, that's so much stuff because I didn't hide things properly. There we go. Because I want to alter this one. As in, I want to have this exact same thing with one little difference. Oh, actually, I need to do this in Photoshop, actually, because... Yeah, we'll make the GG button later. I was like, we can make a GG button. It's like, oh, right, I have to open up Photoshop for that because of the way I did this. That's fine. We'll do that later. I'll just remember that it's here. And by I'll remember that it's here, I mean, maybe I'll remember that it's here. Maybe I won't. Who knows? But in that same vein, I had a dumb idea recently. Please do not give me... Okay, cool. Well, this is a dumb idea in combination with the thing that we just showed. What will make this? This is a cylinder? With, no, it's a hexagon. goddamn perfectionist. Here we go. How do I do this? That's not necessarily what I need. Out of curiosity, let's see what happens here. The answer is it breaks a lot. Awesome. You're playing System Shock. Enjoy yourself. Have fun. While I figure out. Oh, I see. I'm pressing. I have the the bevel on instead of the smoothing. Okay, you know what? That actually turned out not too bad. Well, okay, it's not great. I should be able to. Do I still have that? No, I don't. Okay. I used to have a thing where I could make it circular, but I don't know where that is anymore. It might be an add-on that no longer works. It's unfortunate. If I could get that to work, this would be super easy. I mean, this is pretty close, right? Very confused for a moment, but now I understand. I feel like this is actually probably close enough. It really doesn't need to be any more complicated than this. My own, my own lug nut. That'll also just scream nut at you. Very simple. By you, I mean it'll throw it at me and it'll scream nut. Because for some reason, I don't know why, I never added the nut button to my own channel, but I should. Probably actually real fast. Probably add a little bit of shine on here. That wouldn't hurt, right? Or the fact that it's mirrored. I don't need to add anything else to this. Maybe this is fine. I have one little idea though. There we go. There we go. A little lug nut. Should be fine, no problem. Very simple. Alright, now then, to get on to the other stuff that I was actually thinking about doing today. Because it came up a little while ago. I was amazed at a certain aspect of things I had never made. And that's some Sea of Thieves related throwables. Like, with how much we kind of play that, I was like, you know what, I should probably do that. I feel like it'd be fun. And, like, I even had, I feel like a banana, for sure. Possibly a pineapple. Maybe a firebomb. A firebomb I had a very cool idea of, so I actually want to do that first. Flip reference for myself. Oh, bless the internet. Here we go. Here's a good reference. Alright, I had a cool idea of how I wanted to do this. Because Tits does not allow, like, materials specifically, so I can't do glass. But I can fake it. So what I can do, after dropping this a little bit, making it a little bit lower res, because we don't need to be quite so big. I can take, like, this section up here. There's that, and then stopper, and it's a jaunty angle. You can add the ribbon on in a bit. But the important part, actually we might do that separately, but no, Frostfang! Oh, Frostfang, I am so sorry. Hold on, moment of silence, Your sandwich shall be missed. F's in chat for the sandwich. Maybe I'll remember its sacrifice. It left us too soon. Well, time to make another one and replace it. This one shall die by your hand and no other. Very important. No one's allowed to kill my sandwich except for me, alright? PB&J? Oh, I'm so sorry. Just your basic hot girl shit, absolutely. Oh, you want the basic hot girl shit? That's the peanut butter and pickle sandwich. That's what that is. You're not basic hot girl shit, but definitely hot girl shit. What was I doing? I was doing things. Okay. So basically the idea I had was because of the way Stitch works. Voila, we see the opposite side. So I can add in the stuff that's inside the bottle right here. Cartoon bomb. Exactly, cartoon bomb. Well, cartoon firebomb. But, like, the easiest thing to do, legitimately, to make the next part is just take that, make it a little bit smaller. Then we just delete. Wait. Yeah, no, we're good. Never mind, we're fine. I thought I messed up for a second. We're good. Cartoon Molotov? Sort of. If you know the game Sea of Thieves, it's the firebomb from that. That's what we are making. Some adjustments to it so it's not just flat. In fact, actually the actual firebomb is a little bit angled. Sort of like this. Or like the liquid inside is. Looks sort of like that. Is it going to play? Is it going to play the sound alert? I guess not. Hi, Wristwatch. How you doing? Welcome, welcome. Ah, that's why I didn't play it. Wristwatch is too strong. Okay, but we're back. We're good now. I can't wait till that stops happening. Anyways, where were we? We're making a firebomb. Thank you, Frostfang. Yeah, it's... I'm assuming... Thank you, Frostfang, for the angry eyes. I appreciate it. I'm assuming what's happening is there's something weird with the internet and it just occasionally blips out. But it blips out just enough for Twitch and OBS to be like, nah. Speaking of which, I probably need to... There we go. Why are we not... Where are our sound alerts at? Why are they not here? Hold on. That feels like something I need to check. That feels like not a me issue. That feels like an extension issue. Ah, thank you for the... Thank you for gifting Frostfang a sub. I appreciate it. Become angry about stream now. Yes, absolutely. Maybe if I can restart sound alerts or something. But thank you, goodbye, Beast. I appreciate ya. What do you mean it's offline? Hello? Your browser source is offline. Why? It shouldn't be. I've already... all that's there, all that's there. What do you mean it's offline? Is it... That's weird. That's new. Fresh, maybe? Weird. I guess sound alerts are just offline for now, and I don't know how to fix that. You say that it's offline. You say that my browser source is offline. It's right here. I can see it. Yeah, fine. All right. It's just down for now. Maybe we'll come back to it in a minute. Back to this. So we got our little flask. So yeah, the way I've got this set up is the top part will be opaque, that's fine. And then the bottom part will be see-through because the normals are flipped so you can see the little liquid inside. That will be solid. And then we just need the fire and the ribbon. And the fire! We have options. I think the easiest thing to do will probably be... Okay, so that fixed. If you think it's still offline, it's not, that's fine. Whatever. We'll survive. I think OBS is just having issues now because the thing keeps going down. Whatever, firebomb. What does it... I wish you weren't a GIF, because that's actually a very good image. kind of looks like the fire... You know what? Oh, here's an idea. Fire looks more like an effect, but we will fake it a bit. Like this. Where's my snake hook? Oh, you know what? I have an idea. I don't want it to be too high poly, but we also don't need this lower half. So once again, we get rid of the ball bottoms. No bottoms allowed. I'm not liking this or how it looks. Ban all bottoms. All right. I was about to start saying names. I was like, you know what? Never mind. Let's just end that there. Ban Caden, ban myself, ban half the chat. Okay, we're moving on. Ban wristwatch apparently. You get a ban. You get a ban. Everyone gets a ban. Okay, no. How do I want to do this? I feel like we've accidentally started something. And yet, this is just always how it works, isn't it? Snake Hook, why do you always do this to me? Why do you always look so weird? I'm trying to get a nice fire shape. Maybe I just need to do it manually. That might just be easier. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Screw it. Or I can just do nothing? Dog, I need a horny bonk a couple people now. And by a couple people, I mean it's the same person. I always need a horny bonk. Well, too bad. I'm accidentally making you laugh. Hope you start feeling better though, wristwatch. While I try and figure out what I'm doing with this fire. Because... I'm trying to think what the easiest way to do this is. Because it looks like... The problem is it's an effect in the game. And it looks good. But it's also really small. So I'm like, but I was like, this is tits. I can't use an effect on it. Like a glowing ball that has... What it looks like is it looks like there's just a ball here in the middle that has a fire effect on it, which is cool. I love me a good simulation effect, but we can't do that right now. And kind of fake something. Go into sculpt mode and soften it a bit. I accidentally softened it too much. That's... It's a very thin line between a flame ball and a poo ball. I mean, yeah. I mean, yeah, that's sort of where we're ending up by accident. It's looking a little bit like a soul from Soul Eater. Fine, but again, not technically what we're after. Technically not at all what we're after, but I mean, revive, I guess. Give it the right color, it might actually look fine. Get rid of the bottom because we don't need all these extra faces down here. Just adding polygons that we don't need. This might actually be fine. This might actually work. So we're gonna go ahead and nothing has anything on it. Put all that together, make it, call it Firebomb. The editing. Ah! Maya, hi. Hello. Ah! Thank you for the hydrate and the posture. How are you doing today? Let's see here. Oh, I only wanted this part. Fine, looks fine. Cool. So now I just need to fix the bottom, because this is a lot. You're here and you're feeling at least 10%. Oh, you know what? Congratulations. It's always nice to find additional queer that you didn't realize was there, I guess? Fun, isn't it? There we go. That looks much better. Okay. Layer. Interesting thing about this one is if I just You are interesting. Your weird shape, but I'll figure it out. Good luck with your meeting. That could definitely be an email, wristwatch, because I know you and I know your work at this point. Like 90% of meetings could be emails. As someone who doesn't have to attend meetings as part of my work. You know what, that's fine. It's mostly all gonna be one color anyways. It's always the meeting been too short to... An email so long convoluted it should have been a meeting. I mean, I guess. Or, there's also, of course, the meetings that you had nothing... You were not involved in this situation at all. Why was I here? Which, again, luckily for me, I don't have that kind of situation yet, but I have a feeling it's coming down in my life at some point. Oh. Stopper. Here is the top part of the glass, which we'll just do it. Here's the main body of the bomb. This is the fire. Thus, this is the napalm. I'm not. Now here's the thing. A part of me is like, oh, we can actually try and make this something looking like. Oh wait, crap. We haven't done the ribbon. Hold on, we're not done. I was like, we can make this sort of like the same texture in the game. It's like, well, we could, but I don't have that kind of confidence. So we'll see what happens. And also, like, unfortunately, once again, no materials and tits. But that's fine. We'll survive. This part should be interesting. So, really, what we can do... I can just, like, grab this. Start here. Now, so there's like the main part of the ribbon's already done. Put a bit of randomness in the shape. Looks a little bit more interesting. Yep. There's also, because I can go ahead and do this, and this is easy. Wrapping. Easiest thing to do, honestly, probably be to actually Instead of trying to make this all the same fucking mesh, make my life a little bit easier. Would that be a cube? Probably. Divide that a couple times. And then just sculpt that into the right position and shape. There we go. Now it kind of looks like it's like wrapping around it. Now all we need is another bit of cube. Very thin one. It actually might be easier to do as a plane, but we're already here. Fine. There we go. There's one part of the ribbon. Let's kind of do the same thing over here. Doesn't have to be exactly the same. In fact, it's probably better if it's not. And it looks like it's laying on it. Cool. I'll add one level to it, maybe. Nah, we'll get rid of that. Do it manually. Add a little bit more. Fine, it's good. Oh my goodness. Oh, that sucks, Maya. But welcome back. You haven't missed much. We're still just here. You know what? I'm kind of proud of how that ended up looking. That's kind of cool. I did good. Actually isn't a bad idea either. Well, I love that you can tell the difference between the things that I really have a fun idea for and the things that I don't, because the save button was just so incredibly simple with the floppy disk, and now this firebomb is just like so much more detailed. There we go. I think I'm ready to texture. Wait, no, hold on. I still need to adjust this one a little bit. You already had them under your tongue? Oh, Maya. Did your doctor not tell you that the Spiro is just like a regular pill? And the estrogen was the... whatchamacallit? Under the tongue? Well, they should have. Or the pharmacist. One of them. I bet that did not taste great. But hey, also congratulations on the pills. Horrible memory and rushing to get to work, you know what, fair. Yeah, Spiro's not sublingual. It's, very much just a swallow, just as normal. Completely regular ass pill. I think this is it. His version of rushing to school with toast. Oh, yep, that Spiro toast. Yeah, we all know that so well. I'm sorry for you, but also that's still very funny. But hey, now you know. Oh, the system. Oh wait, is the System Shock remake out? That game that I never played, but Caden was like, "Hey, we should find a mod to play this with a bunch of people." Today? Oh, interesting. For some reason, I just can't keep up with game news anymore. Shit just happened, and I'm like, oh, okay, cool. The System Shock remake. Wait, again, a game I never played, but one that I've been told at some point that I might end up playing with people if we can figure out how to do that. I don't need this anymore. Why do I still have that up? You're in my way. Me trying slightly to remember how UV unwrapping works. And yet, that's basically what I wanted. So you know what? I'm going to say that I figured it out. It seems on all this, so I can actually do it. If a multiplayer mod comes out for this one, yeah, it's one of those things that I feel like will definitely exist at some point, probably. People will find a way. Mods, find a way. They always do. That almost worked. I feel like I didn't do something properly. I feel like it'd just be easier if I just did this, but... Almost. I feel like we got very close that time to how this is supposed to work. Not quite. I'm almost there. I want it to all be one piece. This maybe? That almost feels close enough, but at the same time, at this point, I might as well just... separate it all out, make my life be done with it. Like, nope, couldn't figure it out. That's fine. Whatever. Alright, now to actually clear all this up. Oh, that's right, the only thing I actually need to fix are all the new stuff. Let me just make them real small. Thank you, Maya. Hope work ain't bad for you. Hope work's going well. We'll see you later. Thanks for dropping by. I just said a lot of words that meant very little, but that's fine. My brain was just like, what are words? And the rest of me was like, you're the one who's supposed to know that. Part of me just trying to be like, what in the world are each of these pieces? Probably figure that out. So that needs to be a little bit bigger. That can be a little bit smaller. Alright, this looks like probably enough. Excuse me. Water. Good water. Alright. Texture time. For the nature of this one, we'll go a little bit bigger. Alright. Now then, let's start with the glass, because we can. It's, sort of this kind of color, maybe, I'd say. Like this kind of darkish blue. Where's the top part? I can easily change that color later if we need to, and I can add in more highlights and all that stuff later. But first, we have other things to do. Such as, there's the ribbon, which is kind of color. Oh, I was like, what is that that's coming through? It's like, oh, it's just something that's not supposed to be there. Through a bit, that's all. There we go. Not that I had color incorrect, it's just that there was a geometry clipping through. There we go. Change my reference. How goes it? It's going well. We're making some fire. We're making a fire around from Sea of Thieves. Different color reference. There we go. Actually, this color here, it's more of a... This color? No, need more blue. I can try and add highlights in a bit, but we'll figure it out. Also, I could just straight up bring this reference image into Blender and just steal the color picking, but whatever. Fine. Now this is where things start getting interesting. Well, actually, might make my life easier. Honestly, if I separate these out for a little bit. Darker colors on the bottom. Then it becomes dark orange, which is... Actually, this isn't bad. This is about it. Then it goes kind of into this brighter orangey. Then it also actually has stronger yellow right over in this area. Problem is, this is also technically a little bit see-through, but it's fine. I'll survive. Won't be exact, and that's okay. Don't need to be perfect. If I can get the idea across and people can recognize it, you know what? That's kind of amazing. See if we can even get that far. Save this just to be safe because we're about to do some stuff. I don't necessarily like using Blender's... Like, Blender's texture paint is great for, like, solid colors. It's not great for, like, trying to get these gradients. Probably just swap over to Photoshop and make my life easier. That might be what I do. To blend all this in. Only make sure to touch this area. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Why the heck not, right? But make things easier. Where? There it is. We're just gonna have to hope that this will look the way I hope it does when we put it back into Blender. I'll be honest, I'm already pleased with the results so far. I think this is gonna be good. I think this is gonna work. Alright, let's see how that does. That's not too bad, I think. Yeah, a couple things that we need to just touch up right here on the seams, but besides that. Cool. I don't hate that. Which is, you know, kind of always the goal. It's not dog shit? Good. It'll potentially work. It'll probably work. Not bad, not bad. Back together so it's all one piece. I'm kind of pleased with that, not gonna lie. Like, is it the best? No. Does it have to be? Not really. Also, actually, there's one last thing that I could do. Well, okay, technically what I could do is I could add in, like, little bubbles, and I can, like, kind of, like, there's this kind of, edge to it here. There's, like, crispy bit. I don't know how else to describe it. Like, right on this edge. But I don't really like how that looks, so... But I could add in, like... The problem is everything else is, like, it's inside, and you can tell that it's inside. I think this is fine, actually. I can still add in, like, details. This, and I can even write this part out. easily. I'm just gonna go in and add details here and there. I still have it on constant. I do. Do I need it on constant? No. Adding details like this just adds a little bit of age to it. A little more texture. Again, most of these are details that you're not ever gonna see. But, you know, not add them in, you know? I'm gonna know they're there. You can tell I'm concentrating really hard, can't you? Or just getting really into the zone. That moment where you realize you haven't spoken a single goddamn word in like 10 minutes. Welcome back, Frostfang. What does Lurk do? It doesn't do anything necessarily. It just kind of lets me know that you're still supporting the stream, even if you're, just kind of, if you're like doing something else, or if you're like not able to watch, or if you're just, you're just hanging out, you're not really chatting. It's more of a, just like, I support you, but I'm just not going to be like actively present in chat. That's basically what it is. It's mainly a courtesy thing. I think it's the best way to put it. There's also that. There's a little bit of that. So if I know you're lurking, then I know that, especially if you were like chatting around, then it's like, okay, you've stepped away, or what have you. Oh yeah, no, that's perfectly valid. Especially in a stream like this. Like, listen to the music, vibe out, like, watch art being made. Kinda not really worry about it. It's also good. There we go. That was like much easier. Just like, okay, it does not wanting to paint it directly on the model. So how about we just find out where this is in the texture and we'll just go from there. There it is. I zoned out a whole lot painting that, but oh wait, hold on. I think there's a little bit more I could do actually. I was like, well, I think we got no. Wait, hold on. I see something I can do. There we go. The only thing left that I could potentially do at this point is adjust the glass itself, but honestly, I think this is probably fine. Stretch my hand out a bit. Do a regular stretch. Ugh, so we've been going for... Oh, God, we've already been going 3 hours? Wow. Where did the time go? I haven't made as much as I thought I would have in this amount of time, but I spent a lot of time on this firebomb. Big stretch. Big hand stretch. Hand exercises. Let's see how quickly I can make a bit. Well, actually, let's keep doing the hand stretch because that's cramping up just a little bit. What do y'all think? I think this is pretty good. Like, is it perfect? No, but I mean, I would say it looks like a firebomb. It gets the idea across. It ain't perfect. Don't gotta be. I think it looks good. Only thing I might want to do, I suppose, but like, if you know what it's from, then you know what it is. If I say, this is the firebomb from Sea of Thieves, you're like, oh yeah, no, that's exactly what it looks like. I might want to do. Go in and just do that. Yeah, my hand's coming up bad. This is where we call it, because my hand's starting to be hurting. Maybe I'll look up a banana, see how long it might take me. Banana. I mean, banana's pretty simple. Only thing is, it might take, I'm gonna export this actually first. How much would you need to pay me to take down Shodan? Who's Shodan? Unless you mean from Monster? I don't know what you're talking about. Shodan is. Hold on. The AI from System Shock? Okay, that explains why I don't know who Shodan is. I don't know. How much? How difficult is it? I don't know, I think she's probably a very nice AI. I don't think there's anything wrong. She's very hot. I mean... Well, now we're having a very different conversation about what you want me to do with her. Hates humans, and frankly, I think that makes her hotter. I mean, that's fair. Alas, she's turning humans into... Sense? I mean, that's fair. Like other mutated creatures, but with extra tatas. Like as many as like 5 boobs. Why does it look more like a jalapeno than a banana? Stem's too long. Banana? This is gonna be a weird tangent, but speaking of Dami Mommies, I started playing Honkai Star Rail recently. The character designs in that game, mwah, very good, very lovely. I'm gay for everyone. There's so many hot women in that game. I wristwatch. That's really... I mean, there's one that you meet very early on that it definitely fits that moniker, and she's very good. Oh god. Well, okay, let me try this again. Some of them are very dommy, some of them are just very cute. And I love all of them. They're great. I'm gonna regret saying this. I'm gonna regret saying this out loud. I don't think I made the banana thick enough. No, I've made it too thick. Then I'm just being goddamn perfectionist about a fucking banana. Which is also entirely on brand. Cause like honestly, I think I really need to mess with this more. I think this is fine. Like all things considered, this is fine. Let's just texture it and move on. I don't even think I really need to... Nope, yes I do. I do need to unwrap it. No, there are... Well, maybe. But there's just, sometimes you just gotta speak words. And sometimes the words that you speak are weird. I think that's all there is to it. If anything, I think I'm just learning not to censor myself so much. Comes from a lot of different sources. hour-long meeting could have been an email. Gee, who could have fucking guessed? Who, before you even went into that meeting, said that it could have been an email? Who was it? It was all of us. Oh! Anyways, the softest awoo. Not that it's in public, but whatever. An Android army digitize you into my mainframe. Like, if I knew where the hell my mainframe was, maybe I could help, but... Banana. Okay, that's actually a bit too bright for a banana. Less saturation. Much better. We start here. And I just realized actually what I need to do real fast. This, I need to make these bigger. They got a little bit of detail on them. With the on-topic advertising. Sometimes it's very good. Actually, would be even more on topic if it was the Throne one. Throne one's even funnier. Or more on brand. You know what? I'm gonna make my life slightly easier. I don't know why I am doing this to myself. Eyeballing colors. I think I am. Someone who's good at doing that exact specific thing. No, the answer is no, I'm not. Like, to some degree, maybe. But, like, this is just faster. Can't see it, but it's there, I promise. It's a much nastier color for the top of a banana than I was expecting, but you know what? It's whatever. It's fine. One smudge might actually be very helpful in this situation. Banana. Rotate. Just go in circles. The rest of the throwables and the reason we're making them? Oh. Hold on. I can go ahead and pull out. Made. Let's see here. Made lug nut. Right as I'm trying to explain. One moment, we'll be back. Okay, are we back? Can y'all see me? I would like to answer Wristwatch's question in a moment. Alright, if y'all can see me, we'll go and explain. Okay, Wristwatch, the answer to your question is, whoever owns this stupid bunker of mine, should be back. Whoever owns this bunker of mine, I don't know, they have issues. They're not good at the upkeep. But anyways, what else have we worked on today? We made a lug nut to go with the nut button. Cool. Yeah, we made a lug nut to go with the nut button. Don't like how that looked at all. Not even a little bit. Hold on, Beach Bite, I will throw that again just 1 second, because every time it does this, I have to reconnect. Alright, 1 moment. Thing. Shit, I think I'm gonna watch it. So nothing? There is nothing weird at all. Yes, we have the lug nut, we have the firebomb, banana, and the other thing we made today. Oh, right, we made this. Android glitches. Yeah, we made a save button, and we made, here it is. We made a gummy ship. Yes, the banana and the firebomb are both from Sea of Thieves, from and for.
My friends are my power.
There we go. There's that. Yeah, the gummy ship I was very proud of. I'm very proud of how this came out. And it came together pretty quickly. But anyways, back to banana. That sure was. The sound alerts for the... Thank you for the Pokeball, Carson. For the... Which we still need to figure out the one for... the gummy ship itself, but we'll get there.
Worthless consumer models.
Yeah, no. In Kingdom Hearts 1, he actually sounded like a kid. Thank you for the junk mail. Thank you for the Eggman robot.
Nerf this!
Thank you for the nerf. Y'all have no idea how much I love... If it's not obvious, y'all have no idea how much I love the throwing system. Like, I think Caden first got it like a year ago. And I was immediately like, I want to make stuff for this. And Wisp was just like, make a Pokeball. And I was like, bet. And so I made a Pokeball. And then I made a whole bunch of other stuff. Some of which has not even been implemented. And I don't know if it ever will be. And that's fine. Sometimes it's just funny.
Worthless consumer models.
I do like that one. I like that I made... My favorite thing about that model, in particular, is that it was during the Sonic 06 Subathon back in February. Kane was playing Sonic Heroes. And it was just like, hey, you should make a throwable for yourself that's the worthless consumer models. I was like, that's very funny, but what should I do the item? She's like, oh, you should make a Roomba.
The Keyblade.
So I made a Roomba. I was like, I don't really like this though. What if I just make the Eggman robot from Sonic Heroes? And so I did that in about an hour. So I made that whole thing in an hour while she was streaming. While she was still playing Sonic Heroes. That's my favorite thing. I was just like, hey Kane, you know that thing that like an hour ago you said I should do? Yeah, here I did it, and I did it even better. I did more. Which is so funny. The audio cue for it's so good. Oh, the audio cue for that and the bonk are both fantastic. What's gonna be the noise for the banana? I don't. Okay, so for a second I was gonna be like, I don't know. Maybe... Thank you for the nerf this. I was gonna say nothing. It's just gonna bonk you. But then I thought about it for a fraction of a second. And I realized that I can make it the worst possible sound. The banana peel sounds good. The worst possible sound that I can make it be is the Sea of Thieves burp for when you eat too much. I hate that noise. I really do. But it would be really funny. Exactly. Okay, so unfortunately sound alerts aren't working and I can't find out why. It makes no sense. I will refund that for you. At least I would if it would let me. I'll refund that when I actually get a chance. So that's... I mean, I could also make it the eating sound, but that's also gross. Regardless, those are my main ideas. And I was like, I don't like any of his ideas, but you know what? It's kind of funny. So we might do that.
Nerf this!
Thank you for the nerf. Why does it look like I'm painting Frankenstein's head? This is the vibe I'm getting from the colors, but anyways. We're going to the bottom first. Boop. Thank you for the boop. Who was that? Didn't say who that was. But I appreciate it. Make this a little bit more. Let's see. Let's do this. There it is. Thank you for the boop, wristwatch. Ah! Thank you for the hydrate, Carson. Thank you for the gas can to the face. I'm so glad I made throwables for the hydrate and posture check just because it makes me look to see what happens. Thank you for the chair. I feel like coffee isn't hydrating, but you know what? I'm not gonna get an idea about it. Coffee is the opposite of hydration. Yeah. Not that I ever drink coffee, so. I did for a little bit, but literally drinking coffee was just like technically just a way to get cream and sugar. Like, it was basically just a delivery service for that. I did not care for coffee. I didn't care for caffeine, especially. Or not the caffeine. No, I guess caffeine, because it has so much caffeine. So much more than, like, even soda. It's insane. I was like, I can't do this. Like, caffeine doesn't do anything to me normally, but that much caffeine was messing with my gut. I was like, no, I'm good. Even with decaf, it's like, I just don't like the taste. I just can't do it. You're old and need the energy. Here's the thing. I'm pretty sure that, well, no, I know for a fact I have ADHD. So, like, caffeine does not give me energy. It makes me sleepy. Like, I don't have a whole lot of caffeine in general on the regular, but like, there have been plenty of instances where I've had a can of soda, especially like back when I was a teenager. I would have a can. I occasionally, very rarely, had a can of soda before bed, and I still went to sleep just fine. Which is not something I recommend doing, obviously, but, you know, Kids will be kids. What I think I need to do is actually kind of toss some of these colors around and just start smudging them in. Get a little bit of bit. If I don't like it, I can just go back over with the regular, with the base color. It's times like this. I said it before, I'll say it again. I miss having Substance Painter. Like Blender texture paint, it's fine. It's okay. That's about all I got. I had Substance Painter, like, when I was in school. And I had it for a little bit afterwards, with the student license. See you later, Carson. Enjoy that food. We were actually probably going to stop in about 20 minutes. And still so quiet? What do you mean I'm so quiet? I shouldn't be that quiet. People... I can hear myself just fine in my headset. Sound quiet to you? Weird. I'm right up on the microphone. I can get closer. I can definitely get closer. Like, I'm not that far from it. If only Rika streams lasted all day. Wristwatch, were you there for... I don't think you were. Oh, because, like, the only time, other than the Subathon, that I've had an all-day stream was Thanksgiving. Which, that stream is still up on my YouTube. Where I literally just worked on Wisp bust that I made all day. Even androids need rest, correct. I only have... my battery is not great. That's true. Your all day is different than ours. Your day starts... earlier? Much later? Oh, you were there for all that? I don't remember who was there. That was a long day. Literally all I did all day was sculpt Wisp bust. Which, I still have the physical bust. I need to get that to them at some point. Yes. But also a day ahead. Yeah. So your day, quote-unquote, starts earlier. But also later. Simultaneously. Yay for, like, what is it, 15-hour difference? It's a lot. Currently 11:42 a.m. 12, 5. Okay, 17-hour difference. It's 6:42 over here. 17 hours, which... that's a lot. I feel like this is... yeah, if I add in a little bit, a couple more, like, these little lines here for, like, the... kind of like, what's gonna call it? Creasing? So the crease line, I think, will be fine. Also, if you also want other all-day streams, my Saturday ones are normally like 6 hours. I normally play 2 games during that. Unfortunately, that does remind me I won't be able to stream this Saturday because I have work. Blah. But we're still gonna stream Thursday. Final Fantasy VII. And then next week will happen when next week happens, and we'll figure out what's going on then. Speaking of which, also from the Subathon stuff, because that's kind of what started this stream. I still need suggestions for spooky games. I know Kaden has some for me, I just need to get them from her. Digimon Cyber Sleuth will probably start next after either Final Fantasy or Horizon, whichever we finish first. Then I'll take that slot. And then the Nuzlocke will probably be Pokemon Scarlet. Also, whichever after the second one of those is done, whichever happens, we'll start our Rika Lock, where we can only do ground type Pokemon. But those will come after we finish the games that we're currently playing. Because that's how my brain works. It's can't start something new until something else is finished. Unless you just drop it completely. I think that's probably fine. I think this is good. Banana. That's also technically an No, I'm not doing that to myself. Never mind. I'm not having a fucking minion in my throwables. We're not doing it. We're not having the minion saying banana. I refuse. Yes, Wristwatch, what's up? Because I love myself. Or at least I love myself enough. Not do that. I said I do still need to make a Wisp Gremlin. I promised a long time ago, I said I was going to make Wisp little Gremlin PNG, the dancing one. I'd make that like a little plush throwable. And I still haven't done that. Maybe someday. But we've been going like 3.5 hours. Let us review what we have made. We made a gummy ship. We made the save button, aka a floppy disk. We made a banana. We made a lug nut. I just realized I probably need to re-export some of these because I don't know if they were in the right spot. Like, origin-wise. Oh, yeah, no. I need to re-export some of these. That's fine. I'll do that in a minute. But I'm going to call... This is... I feel like this is less than I normally make in a single stream, but also I put a fair amount of detail into some of these. So, that is all from me for tonight. Thank you all so much for joining me. Thank you all for hanging out. Let us see who was live. Nox is live? Wait, no, you're on. Be right back. Hershey Nox. What else we got? No, we basically just got Nox. There could be kids watching this who don't know what a floppy disk is. Please don't hurt me like that. I ask you not to hurt me. I'm only 27. I should not be feeling that old. No, we've been hanging out with Nox a little bit. Nox is on a BRB. However, they're pretty cool. So we're gonna go ahead and raid. Thank you all so much for joining me today. I hope you all enjoyed your chill vibes. All of these will get thrown at me at some point. I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your night, fantastic rest of your week or day, whatever time it is. Make sure if you're subbed to get those, which actually pretty much all of you are subbed because of the Subathon. Was very recent. Get those raid emotes, get those raid message ready. Everyone be nice, have fun. Remember, Thursday, we'll be back for Final Fantasy VII. But we will not be streaming on Saturday like we normally do, unfortunately. Because of work. But that's all from me for today.